Lesson 1, Lost Package.
Hey Anna, I had a bit of a frustrating experience earlier.
Oh no, what happened?
I ordered something online and the package never arrived. I had to go to the customer service desk to report it.
That's so annoying. Were they able to track down the missing package for you?
Unfortunately, no. They said they would investigate, but there was no guarantee I'd get my item.
That's too bad. I hate when that happens. Dealing with lost packages can be such a headache.
Tell me about it. It's so disruptive when something you're expecting doesn't show up.
Absolutely. I hope they're able to locate it for you, or at least issue a refund.
Me too. It's just disappointing when a simple online order turns into this whole ordeal.
Lesson 2, Morning Wake-Up Call.
Morning, Anna. Did you hear the birds singing outside? It's like a wake-up call for the senses.
Yes, I love that feeling. The fresh air and natural sounds really energize me in the morning.
Me too. It's the perfect way to start the day on the right foot.
Absolutely. I find it puts me in a great mood and helps me focus better throughout the day.
Agreed. The morning routine can set the tone for the entire day.
Definitely. Speaking of which, did you have a chance to try that new breakfast spot we talked about?
I did. The food was delicious, and the atmosphere was so relaxing.
Wonderful, I'm glad you enjoyed it. We'll have to go together soon.
Sounds like a plan. I'm looking forward to it.
Lesson 3, The Costly Luxury Car.
Hey Anna, did you hear about the new luxury car that costs almost $20,000 to buy and $4,000 a year to maintain?
Wow, that's really expensive. I can't imagine spending that much on a car.
I know, right? It must be an incredible vehicle to justify those kinds of costs.
Definitely. What features does it have that make it so pricey?
Well, from what I've read, it has top of the line performance, cutting edge technology, and luxurious interior materials.
Sounds like it's aimed at a very specific, high-end market. I wonder how many people can actually afford that kind of car.
Probably not too many. It's the kind of car that's more of a status symbol than a practical everyday vehicle.
I suppose if you have the money to spare, it could be a fun toy. But I think I'll stick to something more affordable for my daily driver.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather put that kind of money towards a down payment on a house or saving for retirement.
Lesson 4, The Occasional Indulgence.
Hey Anna, I wanted to ask you about your recent trip to Greece. How was it?
Oh, it was amazing. I had such a wonderful time exploring the country.
That's great to hear. What was the highlight of your trip?
Well, I have to say the food was definitely a highlight. We indulged in so many traditional Greek dishes, like souvlaki and baklava.
Yum, that sounds delicious. I've always wanted to try authentic Greek cuisine.
It was absolutely heavenly. I couldn't get enough of the rich flavors and fresh ingredients.
I can imagine. So, did you do any other activities or sightseeing while you were there?
Oh, absolutely. We visited ancient ruins, strolled through charming villages, and even took a boat tour of the islands.
Wow, it sounds like you packed a lot into your trip. I'm sure it was an incredible experience.
Lesson 5: Avoiding a big fuss.
Hey Anna, I wanted to talk to you about something that happened at work the other day.
Oh? What's up?
Well, you know that big project we've been working on for the past few months?
Yeah, the one that's been keeping everyone really busy, right?
Exactly. So, the other day, I made a small mistake on one of the deliverables, and my boss noticed it.
Oh no, I can imagine that was stressful. What happened?
Well, that's the thing, my boss didn't make a big deal out of it at all. They just mentioned it to me in passing and gave me a chance to fix it.
That's good, right? I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, exactly. I was actually kind of surprised that they didn't make a bigger fuss about it.
Lesson 6: Accepting constructive feedback.
Hey Anna, I wanted to talk to you about something that happened at work the other day.
Oh, what's up?
Well, you know that big project we've been working on, right? My boss gave me some feedback on my part of the work.
I see. Was it negative feedback?
Not exactly. It was more constructive criticism than anything else.
Okay, that's good. How did you take it?
To be honest, I wasn't thrilled about it at first. I kind of wanted to just brush it off.
I can understand that. Receiving feedback, even if it's constructive, isn't always easy.
Exactly. But then I realized that my boss was just trying to help me improve and do my best.
Lesson 7: Tech Talk.
Hey Anna, have you heard about the latest advancements in information technology?
No, I haven't. What's new in the world of IT?
Well, the use of artificial intelligence is really taking off. It's being applied in all sorts of industries.
That's fascinating. How can AI be used to improve our daily lives?
AI can automate a lot of tasks, saving us time and effort. It can also provide personalized recommendations and assistance.
Wow, that sounds really useful. What other areas of IT are progressing?
Cloud computing is another big trend. It allows us to access data and applications from anywhere.
That's great for remote work and collaboration. What about cybersecurity? Is that keeping up with the changes?
Definitely. Advances in encryption and threat detection are crucial as we rely more on digital technologies.
Lesson 8, Shopping List.
Hey Anna, we need to pick up a few things from the store.
Okay, what's on the list?
We should get some candles for the house.
Good idea, the living room could use some ambience.
And we should probably grab some groceries too, maybe some fresh produce and maybe some snacks.
Sounds good. We should make a full shopping list so we don't forget anything.
Alright, let's see. Candles, fruits and veggies, and a few treats. Anything else you can think of?
Maybe some paper towels and toilet paper? Oh, and don't forget the ice cream.
Got it, ice cream for sure. Alright, let's head to the store and tackle this list.
Lesson 9, Travel Plans.
Hey Anna, have you decided where you want to go for our vacation?
Well, I was thinking we could go somewhere tropical this time. What do you think?
That sounds like a great idea. Have you narrowed it down to any specific destinations?
Not yet, but I've been looking into a few options. What kind of activities are you interested in?
I'd love to do some snorkeling and explore the local culture. Maybe we could find a place with beautiful beaches and plenty of hiking trails.
Ooh, that sounds perfect. I'll start researching some islands that fit those criteria.
Awesome, I can't wait to see what you come up with. Just let me know if you need any help with the planning.
Will do. I'll keep you posted on my findings.
Sounds good. I'm excited to start planning our dream vacation.
Lesson 10, Hotel Booking.
Morning, Anna. Have you made any progress on booking our trip?
Yes, I think I found the perfect resort for us. Would you like me to arrange that for you?
Sure, I can arrange that for you. Would you like a room with a view?
That would be amazing. A room overlooking the ocean would be my top choice.
Okay, let me see what's available. How about this one? It has an incredible beachfront view.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. Go ahead and book that one. I'm really looking forward to this trip.
Great, it's all set. Now we just need to figure out our flight details and we'll be all ready to go.
Excellent. I'll start working on the flights next. This is going to be such a wonderful vacation.
I agree. I can't wait to relax on the beach with you.
Lesson 11, – Content Marketing Strategy.
Morning, Anna. I've been thinking about our marketing plan for the new product launch.
Oh? What did you have in mind?
I think we should also focus on content marketing. It helps establish our brand and engage with potential customers.
That's a good point. What sort of content did you have in mind?
Well, we could create some educational blog posts, videos, and social media posts to showcase the product's features and benefits.
I like that idea. It will help position us as industry experts and build trust with our audience.
Exactly. And we can use the content to drive traffic to our website and capture leads.
Sounds like a solid plan. I'll start brainstorming some content ideas we could implement.
Great, let's plan to discuss further later this week. I think this approach will really help boost our launch.
Lesson 12: Online Shopping Discounts.
Hey Anna, have you had a chance to look into those product discounts we were discussing?
Yes, I have. I found a few online stores offering some great deals.
Awesome, that's exactly what I was hoping for. What did you find?
Well, there's one retailer offering 20% off if we buy the products in bulk. And another has a seasonal sale going on.
Sounds like a plan. We can definitely take advantage of those discounts.
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and place the order for the bulk items to get that 20% savings.
Perfect. We can also check the other store's website for any additional markdowns.
Good idea. I'll take a look and see if there are any other discounts we can stack on top of the sale.
Sounds like a solid plan. Let me know what you find, and we'll finalize the order.
Lesson 13: Travel Document Preparation.
Morning, Anna. Have you gotten the necessary travel documents sorted out for our trip?
Yes, I have. I made sure we have our passports renewed and visas secured.
Excellent, that's one less thing to worry about. Did you also look into any other required documentation?
Good point. I'll need to check if we need any additional forms or permits for the activities we have planned.
Definitely. It's important we have everything squared away before we depart.
Absolutely. I'll compile a checklist of all the necessary travel documents and make sure we have them ready to go.
Sounds like a plan. Let me know if you need any help tracking down or completing any of those forms.
Will do. I appreciate you keeping an eye on the details. This trip is going to be amazing.
I agree. I can't wait to experience the culture and natural beauty of our destination.
Lesson 14: Compassionate Conservatives.
Hey Anna, did you hear that former President Bush described himself as a compassionate conservative back in 2000?
Interesting, I didn't know that. What do you think he meant by that?
Well, from what I understand, it was his way of saying he wanted to combine traditional conservative policies with a more empathetic, caring approach.
I see. So he was trying to appeal to a broader base of voters by showing he wasn't just a typical hardline conservative.
Exactly. He wanted to show he cared about social issues and helping people, not just cutting taxes and regulations.
That's a pretty savvy political move. Appealing to people's emotions can be an effective way to gain support.
Absolutely. Though, of course, there was plenty of debate over whether he actually governed as a true, compassionate conservative once in office.
Right, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. It's easy to make campaign promises, but governing is another matter.
Very true. I guess we'll have to leave it up to the historians to dissect his legacy on that front.
Lesson 15, Free Shipping Surprise.
Hey Anna, did you hear about the free shipping offer for the first 3 months? That's a pretty sweet deal.
Yes, I did. I'm really considering taking advantage of it. It would save me a lot of money on my online orders.
Absolutely. And free shipping is just so convenient, don't you think? No need to worry about extra costs when you're checking out.
Definitely. It's a great incentive to shop more online. I'm already planning my next few orders to make the most of the free shipping.
Same here. I'm going to stock up on some essentials while the offer lasts. It's a no-brainer, really.
Totally. It's such a smart marketing move by the company. They're really rewarding their loyal customers.
Yeah, it's a win-win situation. The customers save money, and the company likely increases sales during those first few months.
Exactly. I'm glad they're offering this promotion. It makes online shopping even more appealing.
Me too. This is the kind of deal that can really keep customers coming back. I'm definitely taking them up on it.
Lesson 16, First Day Fun.
Hey Anna, how was your first day at the new school? I heard you had a great time.
Oh, it was amazing. I had so much fun on my first day. The teachers were really welcoming, and the other students were so friendly.
That's awesome to hear. What was the best part of your day?
Well, we had a really fun activity where the teacher read us a story, and then we got to play some games related to it. It was a great way to get to know everyone.
Ah, that sounds like a wonderful icebreaker activity. Games and story time, what a great combination.
Definitely. I loved how interactive and engaging it was. It really helped me feel comfortable and excited about the rest of the school year.
That's so great. It's always important to have a positive first impression, especially when starting somewhere new.
Absolutely. And the teacher made sure everyone felt included and involved. It was just a really fun, welcoming environment.
I'm really glad to hear that. It sounds like you're off to an amazing start at your new school.
Lesson 17, Shopping Without Problems.
Hey Anna, I need to do some shopping today. Can you help me with that?
Sure, John. What do you need to get?
I'm looking for a new shirt and some groceries. I want to make sure I don't forget anything.
Okay, let me know the list and I'll help you remember everything.
Great! I need a blue shirt, some eggs, bread, and fresh produce.
Sounds good. I can come with you if you'd like, that way I can keep an eye out for anything you might miss.
That would be awesome, thanks. I really appreciate the help.
No problem at all. Just let me know when you're ready to go, and we can head out.
Wonderful, I'll be ready in 10 minutes. This is going to be a breeze with you by my side.
Lesson 18, A Culinary Adventure.
Hey Anna, have you ever tried making sushi at home?
No, I haven't. I've always wanted to learn, but it seems so complicated.
It's actually not as hard as it looks. I made some last weekend and it turned out great.
Really? What ingredients did you use? I'd love to try it myself.
Well, you'll need some sushi rice, nori sheets, and your choice of fillings. I used avocado, cucumber, and cooked shrimp.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Where did you get the supplies?
I found everything at the local Asian grocery store. They had a great selection of sushi making essentials.
That's good to know. I'll have to check it out. Do you have any tips for a beginner sushi chef like me?
Absolutely. Start with the rice, make sure to season it properly. And take your time rolling the sushi, it takes a bit of practice but it's really satisfying once you get the hang of it.
Lesson 19, Canadians Abroad.
Morning Anna, did you hear about the latest news on Canadians traveling abroad?
No, what's going on with Canadians traveling abroad?
Apparently, despite the government program's termination, many Canadians are still choosing to travel internationally.
That's interesting. I thought the program's end would discourage Canadians from going abroad.
You'd think so, but it seems a lot of Canadians are still venturing out to explore other countries.
I wonder what's motivating them to keep traveling, even without the government support.
Maybe they're just really passionate about seeing the world, or they've found ways to make it work financially.
That's a good point. Some Canadians might have the means to travel independently, even without the program.
Exactly. It just goes to show how determined some Canadians can be when it comes to experiencing other cultures.
Lesson 20, A Teacher's Perspective.
Hey Anna, what do you do for work?
I'm a teacher at a local school. How about you? What's your job?
That's great, teaching is such an important and rewarding profession. I actually work at the same school as you.
Oh, that's wonderful. What do you do there?
I'm one of the teachers as well. It's been a really enjoyable experience working with the students and the faculty.
That's so nice to hear. Teaching can be challenging at times, but it's incredibly fulfilling when you see the students' progress.
Absolutely. I love being able to make a positive impact on the lives of the young people we work with.
Me too. The joy of watching them learn and grow is what makes it all worthwhile.
Couldn't agree more. It's a privilege to be a part of their educational journey.
Lesson 21, Planning a Getaway.
Hey Anna, have you been thinking about planning a little getaway soon?
That's a great idea, John. I've been wanting to take a short trip to recharge. Do you have any specific location in mind?
I was thinking somewhere relaxing, maybe a cozy cabin in the mountains or a beach town.
That sounds lovely. The mountains could be really peaceful, with the fresh air and beautiful scenery.
Exactly. Or a quaint beach town could be perfect for some rest and relaxation.
Both options sound appealing. What do you think would be the most rejuvenating for you?
You know, I'm kind of leaning towards the beach idea. I could really use some time by the ocean, listening to the waves.
That's a great choice. The sound of the waves and the salty air can be so calming.
Definitely. Plus, I could do some light hiking or even just read a book on the beach.
Lesson 22, Catching Up on Saturday Plans.
Hey Anna, are we still on for our Saturday plans?
Absolutely. Saturday would be perfect for me.
Great, I'll pencil it in. What time works best for you?
How about 3 p.m.? That should give us plenty of time.
3 p.m. sounds ideal. I'll make sure to clear my schedule.
Wonderful, I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too. It'll be great to catch up in person.
Definitely. I have so much to fill you in on.
Excellent, I can't wait to hear all about it.
Lesson 23, Discussing AI's Impact.
Hello Anna, have you been keeping up with the latest advancements in AI?
Yes, it's been quite fascinating. The impact on various industries is really impressive.
Absolutely. I've been reading about how AI is revolutionizing everything from healthcare to manufacturing.
Definitely. The efficiency and precision that AI brings to the table is really transformative.
For sure. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the ethical implications of AI as well.
That's a great point. There are certainly challenges we need to address, like ensuring AI remains transparent and unbiased.
Exactly. Striking the right balance between innovation and responsible development is crucial.
Completely agree. It's an exciting yet complex landscape that we'll need to navigate carefully.
Well said. I'm glad we're on the same page about the importance of this topic.
Lesson 24: Unlocking Your Creativity.
Hey Anna, have you tried any new techniques to boost your creativity lately?
I have. I've been experimenting with different mindfulness exercises, and it's been really helpful.
That's great to hear. Tapping into our inner innovator is so important these days.
Definitely. I find that when I take the time to quiet my mind, the ideas start flowing more freely.
Absolutely. What other methods have you found effective?
Well, I've also been trying to diversify my input sources, like reading outside my usual genres.
Ah, that's a fantastic tip. Exposing ourselves to new perspectives can really spark creativity.
Exactly. It helps break us out of our habitual thought patterns.
Wonderful insights. I'm definitely going to give some of these a try myself.
Lesson 25: Starry Night Fireworks.
Hey Anna, did you catch the fireworks display last night?
I did. It was absolutely stunning, especially with the clear night sky.
I agree, the darkness really made the fireworks pop. The colors were so vibrant.
Definitely. There's something magical about watching fireworks against a pitch-black backdrop.
Absolutely. The way they light up the entire sky is just mesmerizing.
Definitely. I love how the booming sound adds to the excitement as well.
Totally. The whole experience is just so thrilling and awe-inspiring.
Couldn't agree more. It's the perfect way to end a summer evening.
For sure. I wish I could watch fireworks like that more often.
Lesson 26: Calling for Help.
Anna, I think we need to call for help. That person over there looks injured.
Oh no, you're right. I'll call an ambulance and the police right away.
Okay, good. I'll go check on them and see if they need any immediate assistance.
Got it. I'll stay here and give the emergency services all the details.
Thanks, I appreciate you taking care of that. I hope they're all right.
Me too. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Will do. I'm going to see if I can provide any first aid until the professionals arrive.
Sounds good. I'll keep a close eye on this situation from here.
Perfect, you're a lifesaver. I'm glad we were here to lend a hand.
Lesson 27, A Day in Colonial Boston.
Hey Anna, did you know Benjamin Franklin was born in Boston back in 1706?
Really? I didn't realize he was a Bostonian. What was life like there in those days?
Well, it was a bustling port city, but also quite quaint. The streets were narrow, with wooden buildings and horse-drawn carriages.
Fascinating. I bet the culture was quite different from today. What did people do for entertainment back then?
They enjoyed plays, concerts, and socializing at coffeehouses. Franklin himself was quite the inventor even in his youth.
Ah, yes, I've heard about his early experiments with electricity. He really was a remarkable man.
Absolutely. Boston in the early 1700s must have been an exciting place, full of new ideas and discoveries.
I'd love to visit and get a sense of what it was like back then. It must have been so different from the modern city.
Me too. Strolling down those colonial streets would be like stepping back in time.
Lesson 28, Handling Technical Challenges.
Hey Anna, did you hear about the technical glitches at the office? Some employees are concerned about the potential risks.
Oh, I did. It's been a bit of a headache, but I'm glad the team is working to resolve the issues.
Same here. I'm just hoping they can fix it without too much disruption to our daily operations.
Definitely. Employee morale is important, so I'm glad the management is being proactive about addressing the concerns.
Absolutely. I think clear communication from the leadership team will be key to keeping everyone informed and reassured.
Good point. Transparency and open dialogue can go a long way in these situations.
Exactly. I'm confident we'll get through this if we work together and stay focused on the solutions.
Me too. With the right approach, I'm sure we can turn this challenge into an opportunity to improve our systems and processes.
That's a great perspective. I'm glad we have a team that's willing to tackle the problem head on.
Lesson 29, Staying Motivated.
Wow, Anna, I'm really impressed with how you've stayed so focused on your goal despite the challenges.
Thanks, John. It hasn't been easy, but I've really tried to keep my eye on the prize and not get discouraged.
That's awesome. What's been your secret to staying motivated?
Well, I found it helpful to break down my big goal into smaller, more manageable steps. That way, I can celebrate the progress I'm making along the way.
That's a great strategy. And do you have any other tips you'd be willing to share?
Let me think. I'd also say it's been really important for me to surround myself with a supportive network of people who encourage me to keep going.
Absolutely. Having that kind of positive reinforcement can make a huge difference.
Definitely. And don't forget to take breaks and do things you enjoy, too. It's all about finding that balance.
Wise words. I'll have to keep those in mind as I work towards my own goals.
Lesson 30, Cozy Home Office.
Hey Anna, have you been working on any fun decor ideas for your home office?
I have. I'm trying to make it a really cozy and comfortable space.
Nice. What kind of things have you been thinking about?
Well, I definitely want a comfortable chair that I can sink into. Maybe something with a little extra padding.
That sounds great. I'm the same way, I need a chair that's going to support my back.
Exactly. And I've been looking at some plants and artwork to liven up the space too.
Ooh, plants are a great idea. They can really add some life and personality.
Totally. And I'm thinking about getting a nice rug to tie the whole room together.
Same here. I want something that's both stylish and practical, you know?
Lesson 31, Cooking Experiments.
Scratch that, Anna. Trying to make that complicated dish you mentioned sounds a bit too challenging for my cooking skills.
Haha, I hear you. How about we try something a little more simple and delicious instead?
I'm all ears. What did you have in mind?
Well, I found this really easy recipe online for a one-pan chicken and veggie dish. It looks super tasty and pretty foolproof.
Ooh, that does sound good. I'm always down for a easy, healthy meal.
Great. I can send you the recipe if you want to give it a try.
That would be awesome, thanks. I'm feeling inspired to do a little cooking experiment.
Wonderful. I'm sure it'll turn out great. Let me know if you need any tips or advice as you're making it.
Will do. I appreciate the support. Cooking can be a real adventure sometimes.
Lesson 32, Redecorating the Living Room.
Hey Anna, I'm thinking of redecorating my living room. It's time for a change.
Oh, that sounds exciting. What kind of new decor did you have in mind?
I'm not sure yet. I was hoping you could give me some ideas. I want to make it feel more modern and cozy.
Well, a fresh coat of paint could make a big difference. Maybe a nice neutral tone like gray or beige would look great.
That's a good idea. I was also thinking of getting some new furniture. Maybe a comfy sectional sofa.
Ooh, a sectional would be perfect for relaxing. And you could add some colorful throw pillows to liven it up.
Good point. And I was thinking of getting a big area rug to really anchor the space.
Definitely, that would pull the whole room together nicely. Ooh, and some new lamps would add great ambience.
Excellent suggestions. I'm getting inspired already. This is going to be fun to put together.
Lesson 33, The Energy Landscape in Texas.
Hey Anna, I was reading about the energy landscape in Texas the other day. Did you know oil production is still a big industry there?
Oh really? I knew Texas was known for oil, but I didn't realize it was still such a major player.
Yeah, apparently it's the third largest source of energy in the state, behind natural gas and renewable sources.
Interesting, I would have guessed oil was still number one. What are some of the other top energy sources in Texas?
Well, natural gas is the biggest, accounting for over 40% of the state's energy production. And renewable energy like wind and solar are growing rapidly.
Wow, that's quite a shift. I guess Texas is really embracing the transition to cleaner energy sources.
Definitely. They've become a leader in wind power, especially. But oil is still an important part of the mix.
It makes sense that Texas would want to maintain that industry, given its long history there. What about things like computers and other high-tech products?
Good point. Texas is actually a major hub for tech companies too, with places like Austin and Dallas being big tech centers.
Lesson 34, Dinner Plans.
Hey Anna, would you like to go out for dinner tomorrow night?
Sure, that sounds great. What time were you thinking?
How about 7 p.m.? There's a new Italian place I've been wanting to try.
Sounds good to me. I'm in the mood for some pasta.
Awesome. I'll make a reservation and send you the details.
Fantastic, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a nice change from cooking at home.
Definitely. A night out will be a nice break.
Definitely. I can't wait.
Me neither. This is going to be fun.
Lesson 35, Voice of an Angel.
Hey Anna, did you hear that your favorite singer has written an account of her life for all her fans?
No, I didn't. That's amazing. What's the book called?
It's entitled Voice of an Angel, My Life.
Wow, that's such a beautiful title. I can't wait to read it and learn more about her journey.
Same here. I'm sure it'll be a fascinating read.
I agree. She's always been so inspiring, both with her music and her story.
Definitely. This book is bound to be a real treat for her fans.
Absolutely. I'm going to order a copy as soon as I can.
Good idea. I'm sure it'll be a bestseller.